Boys and girls, Bunjamin Baksho here, and we're back in F124 after a few weeks break. Now, I've been waiting on the new patches to come out and then trying to figure out how the handling model works and everything, but we finally made our way into ranked races, and for those of you that don't own F124, there's been quite a few changes. Now, they've continued to not implement any rules in online races. I don't know why. And now all the races are 5-lap races instead of 25% races. Now there's a couple of good things about this. There's a couple of bad things as well. One, I still don't understand why they don't have the rules on in ranked races. Everybody online has been complaining about this, and this is one of the main reasons why so many people don't bother playing ranked online anymore, because there's just no point in racing when some people can just continuously cut corners and kind of ruin the game. But from the races that I have done, it seems like for the most part, most people are trying to follow the rules. You still have some people that will, even in a 5-lap race, end with like 11 or 12 warnings, which is just ludicrous. I don't know how you can get 12 warnings in a 5-lap race. The race on screen right now is just one at Spain. I believe this was last week sometime. And just one race last week was enough to promote me to the next division, which is, again, a sign that nobody is really playing this game mode. If I can just do one race and still get promoted, there's just not enough people in the lobbies, and I think we only have 7 people in this lobby as well, and I'm not really sure what EA and Cody's are thinking with the ranked online mode. This is supposed to be the serious racing mode, and there's so few people playing it, and I think that has to do with the rules and how the race is set up. Now, 5-lap races, I suppose it's good. As you can see, we're on lap 2 and we're already 4 seconds ahead of P2 and almost 8 seconds ahead of P3, P4, and P5. So I suppose that's one of the good things about 5-lap races, is that if you get dropped into a lobby where you're clearly faster than everybody else, you're not doing like 15 laps of hot lapping, where you're just continuously gapping the people behind you. But one of the cons about 5-lap races is if you unfortunately get taken out at turn 1, there is literally no chance of coming back and even having a chance of winning this race. If you get taken out at turn 1 and you drop back like 10 seconds, as long as the people in the front are somewhat competent, you really have no chance. There's no way you're gaining back 10, 11, 12 seconds if you're facing competition that's at similar pace to you. So that's one of the bad things. I wish they would give you an option. I think they used to do that actually back in F121 and F122, before the F1 World thing kind of came into this game. You were allowed to select 5-lap races or 25% races, which I think was good. Now, it still kind of split the player base a little bit. Sometimes it was really impossible to find a 25% race, but I think that's because the game mode was also dead then as well, since there were no rules. I don't think they've had rules in ranked races since like F1 2021, which I think is not doing any favors to the game. This is supposed to be the serious game mode. You know, I'm okay with assist beyond. Like I said, I still race with the racing line on. I don't care if people use traction control or ABS, but please don't let people use the pit assist. That's one of the more fundamental things about racing, is staying within the lines and kind of learning how to use brake and throttle. And if you just allow everybody to use whatever assist they want, like the pit assist, which saves you quite a bit of time if it's a close race, it really kind of defeats the whole purpose of racing. I don't know, doesn't it? That's what I think anyway. I think they should allow us to choose. If they're going to make 5-lap races a thing, at least give us a choice between doing 5-lap races and 25% races. And for the love of God, turn the rules back on. This was such an issue in F123. You can go back and watch some of my videos where I finished a race and there's just guys with a dozen or so track extensions. There were races where I would finish in P2 and I'd be like 2 seconds behind the guy in first, and then I'd check the race director and he'd have like 8 or 9 warnings and 0 penalties at the end of the race. So yeah, Cody's, if you really want people to continue playing this game, I mean, you already have enough issues with this game as it is, please make ranked racing actually good for most of us. I think the majority of the player base want the rules to be implemented. They don't want to see people track extending and cutting corners and then winning races at the end of the day. And give us an option to do 25% races. 5-lap race is just like it's not even a sprint race. Before you even get into the race, it's already over. You don't really have a chance to use any strategies whatsoever. Like I said, it's good, I guess, if you get into a lobby like this where I'm already 8 seconds ahead of everybody and 15 seconds ahead of everybody behind P3, but I want to have some decent length races, and I think 25% races is more than enough. But anyway, that's my thoughts on ranked online mode. Let me know what you guys think. If you think I've earned it, feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Stay tuned for more. Remember to eat a bok choy. I'll see you guys in the next one, and hopefully Cody's can implement some changes to make ranked somewhat playable again.